Hello, Leo. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your monthly reading for February. Keep in mind, timing and energy is fluid. This could play out at any point in time. This message may or may not be for you. This is also for any major Leo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. And so if this message doesn't resonate, just check your other signs and placements. And don't forget to cross-watch because this is energies in and around you. Okay, Leo, what came through in meditation? I just feel you're dealing with somebody that is very dishonest or somebody who just won't keep their word. It's like broken promise after broken promise. There's a lack of values, I feel, going on in a certain situation. There's a lack of loyalty, and I feel you're just all done putting up with this. It just feels like no more toleration for lies, no more toleration for this kind of behavior or anybody who lacks honor towards you. And so I think after many, many years of facing cycles of abuse, you are demanding more. You want more. And so I just feel there's like a certain cause and effect going on, 111 on the timer. And maybe you're feeling deserted. I felt this underlying hidden guilt, whether that's yours or somebody else's, but this is exacting a cause. And so there's a lot of feelings of jealousy, I feel, being awakened that need to be transmuted. It might be this energy too, if you thought you found the one, Leo, and now all of a sudden, boom, they have no interest in you out of the blue, or vice versa. So I felt a lot of frustration, Leo, a lot of undermining tactics. And so this might be a pattern in relationships that needs to be addressed. But we're going to jump in with the cards. Before jumping in with the cards, I would like to mention, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you will see a video card above, or there will also be a link down below in the description box of the video. If you would like to book in with me, I'd love to get that booked in for you. I am also offering another 5-week online tarot class. And so if you would like to learn the tarot with me, the next class is starting on March the 12th, and it will run through April the 9th, and I will be running 2 classes every Tuesday, a class at noon Eastern Standard Time and a class at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So check it out, register for the class. The link will be above and below. Also, there is an option to join the membership side of the channel now, Leo. If you'd like to join the membership side, I'd love to have you. We're going to go live every Thursday at noon over there, Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to talk about the journey. I'm going to have special guest speakers. There's going to be bonus videos over on the other side. So if you're interested in that, check it out. Okay, Leo, impossible things belong to your own dream, and this is the Alice in Wonderland deck. So I do feel a certain level of transformation. I noticed the horse on the card and the dragon, so maybe you're dealing with somebody born the year of the horse. You could be born the year of the horse, or perhaps the year of the dragon. 34 is a 7, and then we get 32, which is a 5, and so there's change here. Have you been living in some type of fantasy? I think you've been in your own little fantasy dream world, and it's time to maybe work through some disbelief. I think there's disbelief in some type of ending, or like I said, like just this feeling of like the rug getting pulled out. So this is going to bring forward a new perspective, I feel, so you can start creating your own life. I'm feeling very uncomfortable. So I think this is a very discomforting truth that's coming to light that maybe you've denied. So let's see what else needs to come through for you, Leo. Messages for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. All of these want to come out. Okay, we're all mad here. Clock time and messages for a rabbit. So this is about service. And so I'm hearing that song. You'll always be my white rabbit, my favorite bad habit. And so there could be some type of trauma bond cycle here, closing out. I'm seeing red. There's anger. I do feel this is a connection that makes you feel like you're losing your mind. And it's kind of time to temper some energies here. I think divine timing is saying, hey, there's a lot of pressure. The card does say in a rush. And so, and interesting, I've got like a stack of vinyl records in the hallway there that I have to deliver to somebody in Tilbury this week. out of town, and the top record is a record by Rush, and it's something about the kings, all the fallen kings or something. I don't know what that's all about, but this is a 15 card, so there is some type of devil energy. There is something toxic here that needs to be addressed, whether it's an addiction to food, sex, gambling, video games, alcohol, anything that's unhealthy. And so you might be feeling like you are losing your mind right now. And so I just feel the pressure's on. 14. It's a process of, I feel, temperance at the moment going on. And so the pressure's on. Sorry, I keep getting messages coming through. And so how can you return back to reality? I do feel you've constructed some type of fantasy or an illusion, and it's time to bring this energy within, Virgo. It's time to come home to self. So I just feel something here is feeling very unfair. So let's jump in with the tarot, and let's see what else needs to come through for you, Leo. Oh, it's time to drop a burden, all right. Maybe a burden connected to family secrets, a family legacy. This could be just getting rid of a long-standing commitment, Leo. It's over. I think it's been a burden. I think you put all your eggs in one basket and nothing's really working out. I feel a lack of security, a lack of financial stability. I do feel there's a lack of honor here. There's a need for balance, and whatever situation you're in, it's causing all kinds of health problems, all kinds of stress, because I feel somebody's been undermining you. So maybe it's not fair. Maybe it's not right. But I do feel a sense of urgency to get grounded. Let's do 9 cards here and see what else needs to come through for you, Leo. What else does Leo need to know? Ace of Wands reverse. So that would be like the 10 of Wands leading you to the Ace. We get the 7 of Swords reversed, and we get the Knight of Cups. So we got a smiling liar here. We got a romantic flirt here who's fickle. We get the 4 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles. There's a major realignment. Once again, another energy of timing, time. Transformation reversed. We get the Ego card upright. The Awakening card upright. So Pisces energy, Capricorn, Pisces. And then we get the Queen of Wands in reverse. And I feel anger, jealousy, outrage, and there is a need to really learn a lesson here. There's some codependencies here, I feel, and a need to maybe revisit some childhood wounds. So I just feel there's like a lack of drive, a lack of passion, and there is some type of embarrassing secret that's coming out. Maybe about a Knight of Cups, maybe about a smiling liar. This is like my this is like a love bomber, right? They come in with this amazing opportunity, all of this passion, all of this energy, and all of this love. They sweep you off your feet. It's like this sudden love affair, and then boom, drops you right down on the ground. So I do feel there is like this loss of peace of mind going on. Maybe you've lost your personal freedom in a situation. There's going to be some type of material loss, I think, if you don't heed this warning, because there is a secret coming to light. Somebody here had lacked integrity. There's a lack of honesty, lack of balance, and this is coming to light. And so I also feel there's a need to recognize where you've allowed yourself to stay bored. There's a magical opportunity here to have a wake-up call. But I do feel you've got to stop over-romanticizing how things could be or should have been. And there's like a major realignment. So you could have somebody here that's been juggling a couple of options too. And there's a need to make some significant changes. And so there's going to be a powerful, unexpected tower moment that's going to break you free from some type of an illusion or entrapment, which could just be an illusion of the mind. It's really time to make a decision that will support your growth and your happiness. This is breaking the chains of addictions and any unhealthy habits and awakening to see things in a whole new light with the Pisces energy. And so maybe it's time to look at a situation from a whole new light, which is triggering this anger, right? The Queen of Wands is very, in reverse, is angry, jealous, possessive. And I did feel those feelings. What did I put? Feelings of jealousy awaken. We could have a feminine here that thought she found the one. Turned out it was a smiling liar. It was a love bomber. And they love bomb with all of these sweet words of emotions. They come rushing in. And then boom, and then you're stuck. And you're like, what did I miss here? What did I miss here, right? And so there's a realignment of belief systems. And I do feel there's a lot of anger. Because I think we've got somebody here that thought they found the one. They really did thought they found the one. They thought they found their person. But I feel two people here really not on the same page. I feel a lack of trustworthiness. I do feel a lack of devotion. Somebody here that you really can't completely trust because they're very closed off on the heart. And so there's that Page of Wands in reverse. And so I feel seeing things in a whole new light. You're coming out of a period of confusion and disillusionment. I do feel there's a very angry feminine who thought she found the one, and it's kind of time to make a choice to go in a new direction. So what is this realignment? So within the next 2 days or 2 weeks, get ready for an awakening of some sort. Get ready for an awakening. We get the Knight of Wands. We get the Three of Pentacles, and we get the Ace of Cups. I just feel you're passionately going after maybe a new work opportunity. So we go from the 2 to the 3. So you're progressing. You are maybe after a lot of indecision. I just feel, Leo, it's time to maybe be focused on a new creative endeavor. It's time to go towards self-love. I think it's time to heal from somebody that played a lot of games with you, that come in for passion, but would leave you in the dust, in the desert. And so I think things have been stuck for a while. It's really time to embrace a new emotional experience, but that does always start with self. So I feel an ending that is awakening some psychic or spiritual insights. And so this is about awakening to some truth, trusting in your instincts, and leaving a very unwise choice behind that I feel is very out of balance. There's a lack of balance. There's a lack of reciprocity. Sagittarius. And I feel somebody here has questionable motives, and this is a no answer with the Judgment reverse. So I feel there was a lack of awakening. There's a need to forgive yourself. There's a need to go towards what it is in your heart of hearts that you know you need to do, and to get rid of something that's caused you a lot of pain. I feel there is an ending to a situation here that at one point in time, I think you thought was your happily ever after. I think you thought this was it with the Six of Cups. You thought this was your rainbow blessing, but it puts you in this Four of Cups energy of feeling stuck, feeling stagnant, feeling depressed and repressed, dealing with somebody that you thought you could trust, but I feel has backstabbed you. And so I think there's going to be a very angry, melodramatic reaction. But when the explosion is released, it's going to bring you a sense of relief. I feel it's going to bring this big relief of this weight off your shoulders, because I don't think you knew your worth. I don't think you know your worth. You didn't know your worth. You didn't know your value. And I do feel it's time to move on from a situation where there's a lack of balance. There's a lack of reciprocity, dealing with somebody who lacks integrity. And so you're seeking more from life. You're on a spiritual quest. And we all have the choice, right? We can choose to stay stuck, or we can choose to move on. And I think you've had to weigh your options for a long time, maybe for the last 4 years. But I think you're going towards peace and contentment, because that's really what you want. So Leo, you could be dealing with a Libra, could be dealing with a Pisces, a Capricorn, a water sign, an earth sign. But I just feel this is a no answer. I feel it's time to return back down to reality and to come home to self. So I'm going to get you a closing message with the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck. Leo, breakthrough. You're going to find a solution. I think you've put in a lot of work, and it's really time to connect with your guides and your angels, because they're guiding you towards a new journey. So what else does Leo need to know? Messages for Leo. Fear. Fear is an illusion. How can you overcome your fear and strip the illusion of the mind of what is going on here? I do feel your dreams have been really guiding you towards the truth. So pay attention to your dreams and really listen to that gut intuition, because that gut intuition has been screaming at you. Trust it. Trust it. Because that intuition knows what's best for you. And I think it's really time to just take that leap of faith, because Spirit's been conveying messages to you like, hey, You're not nourishing yourself. You're not really taking care of yourself. There's something here unhealthy, and there's going to be a challenge ahead. You are being asked to clear a toxic cord out of your life, whether it's with a person, place, or thing, because you can't receive what's meant for you and you can't fully embrace your soul's purpose until you face this challenge. I think you're going to be tested. Get ready to be tested. It's time to go through this shift in beliefs. So you're going to have to find your Leo strength to be open to receive whatever messages and truth is coming forward so you can release something that's a block to your purpose. And that's kind of what I got. I think it hurts. I do. I think it really hurts. I feel a lot of heart pain here. But you're shifting your priorities, and it's time to walk away from somebody who lacks commitment. And that's what I got for you, Leo. I really hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, check out the description box below. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.